I doubt we're gonna be finishing the game tonight. I could go to the Fungeon, but there's like so much that I still want to do. And a lot of that involves alchemy recipes that I forgot to look up. Hello, subscribers. And future subscribers, I'm KarmaJolt. This game is Dragon Quest VIII for the Sony PlayStation 2, and we are about to do it. Last we left off, I think we were messing around with the Monster League. The Monster Arena, I should say. Welcome back, Feelings. I trust you had a peaceful respite. Is it respite? How do you pronounce that word? Gouda guy. Early cheese gets the mouse. Hey, thanks for showing up. Great goddess. May you watch over all of KarmaJolt's streams. Yeah, that's definitely what he said. Oh my gosh, Genevieve B is texting me. I should tell her that I'm going live. I already did. Genevieve B, I would have been first if it wasn't for the ad. Oh my gosh, you did show up. It's not respite, it's Balatro, thank you. You said respite right the first time. Shoot, I can't, well, go to guy, I can't remember which one I said first. But, that said, let's check our alchemy pot. I think it might be burling something up here. Sure, it won't be too long. Yeah, let's not give up yet. Oh yeah, okay, so I'm making a really badass shield that's going to be great. In the meantime, though, why don't we head to that island where all the liquid metal slimes is at? Because they also got gold golems there, right? There's like probably a bunch of preparation I should do before I go to the final dungeon, aka the Fungeon. And I might even finish it tomorrow night if I'm feeling good. Of course I showed. Genevieve B? I'm so glad. I'm so happy you're here. When was the last time you played this game? Probably like 2 or 3 weeks ago, maybe? It wasn't like that long ago. Back in the old KarmaJolt days, it would be like, oh man, I post a video every like 8 months or something, you know? And I'd only be in the middle of one game. I probably should have gone to Mpichu. Wherever that is. But let's go southwest, generally. Because I know what I'm looking for, mostly, but I kind of forget where it's at. So where am I on the map? Let's go very west. Very west was the NBA logo guy, right? The joke is that Jerry West's silhouette is used as the NBA logo, but the NBA, like, absolutely will never admit that, or else they'd have to pay him royalties. Of course, he died, like, a year or two ago. One of the greatest NBA players of all time. Lakers legend. Won the championship with the Lakers, and then, as like a general manager, won more championships with the Lakers. Whoa, what is this? Gouda guy sent 5 KarmaJolt memberships? Yo, everyone spam some sort of cheese in the chat. Casey on, Michael Nelson, Pokemon WWW411 Mark II, Flickster, Green Link. Heck yeah. Thank you so much, Gouda guy. Let's reset this reps counter. Or I guess I should say I'll add to it. We're doing curls, like it says in the chat. For every donation I get, I'll do some curls. One membership is 6 curls. So we got 30 to go. Hey, did I see a Jordy Pants and a side order? Welcome, everybody. I somehow went way the wrong way. So let's go south here. And then look at the map every 2 seconds, because that's what I need. That's the kind of person I am. Hey, good guy, thank you so much. I'll do some curls, and I'll make it look good. But here is where I want to be. It's like the plateau that's next to this tower, and I think it's this side. Oops, I hit the map. Triangle is the land button. I always forget. Yeah, everyone also spam some french fries for the side order. Side order, I meant to watch the marble race videos, but like, I just had such a day to myself. Finally eating dinner and having a little crossfade evening. Good for you, girl. Genevieve B, you're such a sweetheart. Love that for you, says Jordy Pants. Genevieve B has been so good to me lately, and it's just... I have to tell you guys... I know I mentioned this, but the other day I had an insane migraine achex, and Genevieve B just, like, stepped up into the role of Nurse Genevieve, and she's like, I'll take care of you, I'll drive you home from the Ren Fair, which was fun until it started raining, and I got that insane migraine. But she's like, I'll tuck you in, I'll give you some snacks, I'll bring you water, I'll even bring you coffee if you need it, which I was like, that might help, but no thanks now, because it'll keep me up all night. I just rolled up 2, and I'm background noising Always Sunny. Heck yeah, Jordy Pants. For no reason, Jordy Pants, this is for you. I'm gonna call my monster team. Let's call the Green Marios this time. Oh, I can't call them because I haven't made the team yet. I haven't actually put anyone on the roster. So let's summon the drink dudes here. There's a fly on my monitor. Hold on. Can you see that? Can you see that bad boy there? Oh, he's crawling up. He thinks he can crash my stream, everybody? I'm gonna get him after the stream. I'm pretty sure. Oh, thanks for calling them for me. Jordy Pants? Yeah, that's for you. I don't know if you appreciate that or if that does anything for you. Get Tint Cat on the job. He, unfortunately, is patrolling the other way. Like, he's staring the opposite direction here. But, knowing that flies love these lights, he'll probably bop him when he gets there. How does it look and sound, by the way? Is the audio balanced properly? There was a hornet in my room earlier, says Genevieve B. I hate that. There was a bat in our hall earlier today? Side order, oh no. No, Jordy, a hornet, not a bee. Oh my gosh. Good dumb joke. Audio balance is great, even without headphones. Thank you, Gouda Guy. Man, lots of members in the chat right now. Thanks for being channel members. Maybe that's Gouda Guy's fault. Raykov, audio sounds good. Maybe a little far. You mean, Raykov? I don't know. Should I turn the volume up or down? I actually don't know how to interpret that. Thank you for being great. Yo, side order? I'm gonna do 30 curls. We love a Widescreen Wednesday, us mems. Yeah, so, as you all know, when I stream in vertical format, YouTube notifies more people about that. And when I'm streaming in, like, the vertical phone format, it's possible for me to just show up in people's shorts feeds. So, in other words, when I do that, I get way more viewers. So I really do appreciate all of y'all who show up to my widescreen streams. This is how I used to do it all the time, Rasta Warrior. A hornet, that's unbelievable, oh my gosh. I was playing this game, and then you interrupted me with such a good pun that I have to take a short nest. I don't know. I was trying to make more bee and hornet related jokes. Stinger. But yeah, in this area, you can find gold golems, which is cool, but then at night, you can find liquid metal slimes. So it's a great place to level up and get gold. I might have just... Oh, I thought I hit the fly, but he flew away. I'm Pollen BS on that. Oh my gosh, Genevieve V, that's a really good one. We got 1,400 gold there. It's Gouda to know you're making some sweet yet cheesy puns. Just for you, honey. I have a good joke. OMG. All right, Genevieve B. Hit us with it. All these puns are good. Yo, Rakoff. Thank you. Helm Splitter. Damn, says Crux. I know. I've been working out a little bit. So thank you for the damn. You're still alive. That's nice to see. Wait. What do you mean by that? I get that comment from people who subscribed to me back in like 2007, being like, "Damn, it's been like it's almost 20 years, but it's good to know you're still on YouTube." Haven't heard from you in a while. Crux, yeah, when was the last time? Why are rogues' armors always made of leather? Hold on, I'll think of it. Side Order has been a member for 13 months, though. 1 year, 1 month. Seems like yesterday. Because it's made of hide. Genevieve B, that's pretty good. Alright, I like that. But yo, Side Order. 1 year, 1 month. Seems like yesterday. Damn, 13 months of membership. Thank you so much. Oh my gosh. Side Order? More like side supporter of the channel who is really good at supporting me. I am clever. Yeah, everyone spam the French fries emoji in the chat. Crux Sharky says, when my name was Twisted Bonnie or something. Holy cow. I remember you. Weren't you deployed in like Ukraine or something at one point? Welcome back. Was wondering what happened to you. And I got to admit, I was a little scared. Thank you. I'll be here all stream. Yeah, Genevieve B, that's a good one. I should teach that. I should tell that joke to to Jackie J and Nat 20. I think they would appreciate it. Next time we're playing D&D. If Side Order is a side supporter, what makes a main supporter? Gouda guy? You gotta live in Maine, like Genevieve B. Rakoff says, unlike the wife, KJ is here when you get back from deployment. Oh my gosh, Rakoff. I know some friends to whom that happened. Jordy is my main, says Sean R. Sean, when you say Jordy is your main, you mean like you always pick her when you're playing like a fighting game, for example? Alright, everybody. If you had to main another viewer in the chat in some sort of video game, like maybe like a Smash Bros. Like platform fighter or a traditional fighter, who knows? But if you had to main another viewer, who would your main be? I'm never like a one-person kind of main. Like when I played Smash Bros., I mostly used King DDD, but then against certain matchups, like particularly against Venusaur, I would choose Kirby. Against Meta Knight, I would choose Kirby as well. Against Fox, I would choose Kirby as well. And then against a lot of projectile characters, I would choose Kirby. Especially just because, you know, it's hard to hit Kirby with a projectile because he's so small. You know what? Let's just use this. And then again, against certain people, I would use Captain Falcon. Once I got to know the people in my community. This was back when I played Smash Bros. Project M in New Orleans, Louisiana. Dang! It looks like War Griffin is really weak to the thwack spells. She's got the best moves, says Sean R. Karma's my main streamer. Gouda guy, appreciate you. Nick D, says Jordy Pants. Alright, I could see that being a good choice. Sean, did you post a pic of haircut? Genevieve B has to determine whether you got your haircut before she can main you. Because Genevieve B is really good at controlling short-haired characters. I'm maining Chenevieve. says Gouda Guy. I pick the Knicks all day, says Jordy Pants. Mine would be Lexi Wolf. Genevieve B, that's a good one. I know it's a gimmicky pick, but I might actually pick Rogue Effect or even Leo Veli. That guy is underrated, I feel like. Nicholas D. But then obviously in a lot of matchups, I would choose Genevieve B. And you ladies know why. If I have to give it a shot, I'll pick Quick Guns. Rasta Warrior, that's a good choice. What's your best New Orleans impression? Oh, I have a great impression of the city. I lived there for 15 years. One of my favorite cities in the entire world. Top favorite city. Number 1. Who dat? Hi, how's this? I've only ever played the NES versions. Yo, Chase Nail. I love me some Dragon Quest III on NES. But this game is also great. There's such a good joke there that I can't make it. Nicholas D? Can you make it, then delete it real quick? One of my main character attributes would be sass. Jordy Pants also, baking ability. Jordy Pants once sent me peanut butter cookies, and they were great. Can't believe you rate New Orleans number 1. Hurricane Scams, Bourbon Street. Raykov? Yeah, we got it all. Culture, food, nightlife. The people there in general are just so easygoing and laid back. Great city. What kind of scams you mean? I get you about the hurricanes though. All right, I'm still waiting on this one alchemy recipe to ding for the timer to go off is what I meant by that. Sounds yummy. Yeah, hurricanes are also a beverage that I appreciate. Something like this. Jen would be a great fighting game character because from what I understand, she has, let's say, high defense and a big life bar. She can take a pound. Yeah, actually, honestly, women in general, higher pain tolerance. Street hustles mainly. Sell you a product or service whether you want it or not. Like India or Egypt? Huh. I'm not defensive, she says. Oh my gosh. Genevieve be on a roll in my chat with the jokes. Yeah, but is that a big problem, Raykov? Like, it's easy to get away from those people, you know? If you prefer Karma over big streamers and you cow it, clap your hands. Hey, Gouda Guy, let's do those curls from my man Gouda Guy. Would you say she can take a something and keep on ticking? Sean, yes. Joe Mama, what's going on? Keep that shirt on. You make most of us look bad. Joe Mama? But here's the thing, is that none of us can see you. I told Joe Mama that we can't see him. Party obtains 69 gold coins. I went on a mission trip as a kid. Only a problem because they target vulnerable children and teens. Oh, yeah, that's a little scummy. I guess I never really realized that. But that's mostly in the French Quarter, right? You make me look bad. You getting buff. Joe Mama, no one can confirm that, though, is what I'm saying. For all we know, Joe Mama looks exactly like... I was gonna say Vegeta, but Piccolo from Dragon Ball Z. And we all love a green man. Or do we? I don't know. We don't have a problem with them. Only in the French Quarter. I see you, Raykov. Okay, but like, how was the food? And did you have fun? What? 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 Nicholas D, what? Get paralyzed. That's actually pretty effective on these guys. 69 damage to that guy. Good hit. Sometimes it would be nice to be John Cena and be invisible. There was like a video of him that went viral a while back where somebody like just recorded a video of him and was like kinda harassing him and was like just like being an obnoxious fan and a little bit rude, and he was so polite in return. I think that guy just like genuinely deserves all the success. Plus, he was on an episode of The Bear, and he plays like there. I don't know if anyone's seen this show, but it's about like a restaurateur in like a chef who opens up a restaurant in Chicago, and the characters are all like really well acted, like asshole, like typical Chicago kind of guys, you know? Jordy Pants, you seen the show? But there are two characters I love who are how do I say this? Very talkative and wholesomely childish. And just the way they speak to each other back and forth, where they start bickering, they get into a quick fight, and then immediately, like, say something positive about each other, and it ends on a happy note. Yes, Fack and his brothers. Right, Genevieve B. I think that's their last name, right? The Facks? Childishly endearing. Yes, Raykov, thank you. John Cena shows up for one episode, and it turns out, like, he's another one of their brothers or cousins or something. And oh my god, he just fits in so well with the role of, like, 40-year-old children who are constantly, like, bickering with each other, but still support each other a whole lot. Chef Husband Pants loves the show. It's one of the more realistic depictions of restaurant life sometimes, too. Hey, look at this. We got liquid metal slimes. Let's do Lightning Thrust and Executioner, because those are the two abilities that either crit or miss. And then Angelo can just, like, regular attack one of them to try to get a lucky crit. I could use Metal Slash on them, but I think these guys have, like, 12 HP. And Metal Slash, at most, does, like, 2 damage. So it will work if you hit 6 times with it, and they don't run away. But it tends to miss. It's not reliable. Yeah, it's a stressful show. I always feel tense watching it, says Genevieve B. Men never outgrow their toys. They only get more expensive. Raykov? In this economy. Yeah, that said, wait, there's a hand here. I didn't realize that. Very stressful, like IRL. Who here has ever worked in a restaurant? I did, and I didn't last long. That was back when I was probably like 18. Mood, Jordy, says Raykov. Dead. Alright, we leveling up here or what? What do you think? That didn't kill him. My roommate spent like 6 years at Applebee's. Dang, Raykov, I'm glad they moved on. Busboy for a hot minute. Yeah, Sean R. with a deep cut. That used to be my nickname, like in high school. And very much takes up all the chef's time, IRL. I did work experience at a restaurant at 16 and only lasted 3 hours. I never worked in food and am grateful. Genevieve B, good for you. Damn. Angelo leveled up. I got 6 skill points. Ooh, I can actually get him to 100 sword skill here. And like, I don't know what this really does, but I guess I'll level up his charisma skill, excuse me. And skill point allocation, sure. Highest level attainable, a royal knight for his sword skill. He learns lightning storm. Oh, right, he learns the same ability that Feelings gets. And I also learned squelch. I became a lady killer. And learned squelch. That just like cures poison, does it not? Alright, that would have been handy at the very beginning of the game. That's sorta gooda. Yeah, Nicholas D. Well, who's this guy? This dude just appeared here. The Shadow Conductor. I feel like this guy is not gonna be a very difficult fight. He immediately dodged me, and then I dodged him right back. Charisma jolts. Rasta Warrior, I'm glad you like that. And thank you, also. Feeling, says Raykov. You like the name? Karma the Lady Killer. We got a gold monster coin for that? I do not wish to... Bird family! No way that guy is passing for a bird. I do not wish to add him to my monster team. Sorry, dog. He's too cute to be called that. What? Me? Jody Vance? What? 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 What do you... Me? Hey, so let's make a second monster team. That guy's pretty darn good. Ooh, wait a second. Isn't this the guy that I got from, like, the very beginning of the game, and he's still just, like, way better than... I don't want to say way better, but he's still good enough that he's in my, like, primary monster team there? What's this guy's stats? That guy's, like, just not good enough to make the cut for the primary team. Paw Troll. Ooh, wait. That guy has 348 attack. Only 74 defense, though, so he might get whooped, but... Let's put two ogres and a troll. That guy might actually... This guy might actually be good enough to put on Team 1. Robert H. This is the best 3D Dragon Quest game. Hey. Without having played too many of the others, I have to agree with you. That guy Def doesn't do as many curls as KarmaJolt. I should get on those, Jordy Pants. Guys, I'm sad. I started a really cool Karma fan art project, but I never finished it. You did, Genevieve? Let's get out of here. Was it Karma in a thong riding a unicorn? If not, it's not cool enough. Nicholas D, no spoilers. Hey, let's open this alchemy pot here. I think I made something really good. I made a Metal King shield. Yeah, that's like one of the best shields in the game. Probably the best shield. There might be something better that requires that as an ingredient, but maybe I'm wrong. Never mind, this is the ultimate shield. Reduces damage from fire and ice-based spells by 30 points. Oh my gosh. This guy only has 193 defense. I might, give Feelings the new shield. Oh yeah, wasn't I supposed to give this to Jessica? Yeah, I was. I made this shield last time and forgot to give it to her. So let's exchange it for this. It gives 12 more defense than the flame shield. I might just keep that in her inventory there, but this holy shield reduces the damage from fire and ice-based attacks by 2/3. And then let's give this Metal King shield to Feelings here. And equip it now. That's okay, Genevieve B. I totally get what that's like. I do that with things all the time. Don't even worry about me, girl. Jordy Pants? I won't worry. An enchanted weapon that can deprive its target of the ability to cast spells. Ah, yeah, I got this Bardisha binding from the Monster Arena. There's something I can make with this, too. I might look up a recipe real quick. Let's see. I think it's called the Phantom Mask is what I'm looking for. Okay, so yeah, so I can make a mask for Angelo. What are the ingredients here? Iron headgear and dark robe? Easy money. I think I have those. That skull helm I could probably make into something. Shoot, maybe I don't have an iron headgear. Tiny cat with the cat quake. Oh, that's it right there. Did I not have one of those in the... Wait, yeah, I passed it. I have one in my bag. New phone time, says Genevieve B. Alright, it's cool that we got another dark robe. I think I found that from the Fungeon. We did delve into the Fungeon, like, a little bit. And we got some good items there. But, let's make some more. Check on it later. Probably finish the game by episode 69. Jordy Pants? It'd be cool if I did it on episode 50, wouldn't it? Of course, then there's a lot of post-game content. Does anyone like the overhead light? Raykov, what, you talk about my lighting? Yo, a bunch of liquid metal slimes. Let's hit them with all the moves. No, just in general, overhead lighting. I prefer it to lighting that's at eye level. I prefer table lamps, says Genevieve B. I kind of knew that about you. Dang it, he dodged. Well, this is why you accelerate here. So that on turn 2, you basically are guaranteed to go before the liquid metal slime with at least one of your characters. Didn't hit with the crit, though. Man! All of them got away. I think this fly is still bothering me. Nicholas D, you behave. I will go stand in the corner. I have my fairy lights on in my living room. Yeah, some people call them twinkle lights or just like Christmas lights. Genevieve B says fairy lights. What do you call them? What do you people call him? Killer Croaker doesn't know what to do. You should play F-Zero 99. Boom! Got a crit on him. See ya. Howdy, Karma et al. Yo, Nariku's Demon, how are you? Oh my gosh, and Angelo learned Lightning Storm. Let's have him use that. It looks exactly like when Feelings uses it, except he's got a sword instead of a spear. Exact same attack. Except his is a little more purpler. Damn, that does a ton of damage. Vanity Lights, Twinkle Lights. That's super effective. Yo, Elvis Press Play. Yeah, those guys might have been water type. Jessica's level increases. Oh, she got some gains? That's crazy, guess what I'm about to do right now? Let's do 20 curls. Thanks to Gouda Guy. I know I have to do 30, but I think I can do 20 at a time at best. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, oh baby. 20-pound weights, everybody. Yeah, I was told that you want to start with your arms at your side and your thumbs, like, pointing toward your body, like the knuckle of your thumb pointing toward your body, and then as you get to the top of the curl, you twist your arm a little bit. So I was doing them that way, and that does seem to do something different for me, Kevin Palmer. Palmer? What a party this is. I've never played this game. Yo, this game rules. It's called Dragon Quest VIII for the Sony PlayStation 2. And there was a remake of this game on the 3DS, I want to say? And that version is pretty good too, from what I understand. But I'm just kind of like preparing my party before we head into the final dungeon, aka the Fungeon. Oh yeah, and I'm gonna do this. Whoops. Alright, hey, Gouda Guy, appreciate you. I played 7 and I really like that one. Kevin Palmer, that's the one that I've just like never ever seen. Like I have no idea what that looks like. Maybe I should try to find a copy. Hey, another liquid metal slime. I'm gonna accelerate here and then attack with Angelo, because every now and then he'll just get like a lucky regular critical hit. Well, doesn't matter now, because we got him. Miss you guys, says Avis P. Hey, Avis, welcome. I'm glad you're here. Oh, baby, and look how shiny Feelings' new shield is. Liquid metal what? Slime, Genevieve B. Genevieve B. Whoa, 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 what? What? Let's clean sweep here. Do I still recover HP with my spear when I'm doing the clean sweep? A falcon slash. How is metal liquid? Because it's warmer than its melting point, Genevieve B. Brain hurt. You've never seen liquid metal? Like mercury in a thermometer? Or iron in your blood? Mercury. Hardly newery. Can I come out from the corner? Yes, you may, Nicholas D. Thank you for asking. Also, like, gallium has a really low melting point. So if gallium is like, I don't know, 85 degrees or something, it freaking melts. And I remember, someone I used to live with had like a vial of it and was playing with it, and it got like all over. Mercury. The sweetest of the transition metals. Oh my god, Elvis press play. Is that from, C-Lab? $85 in freedom units, about 30 C for the rest of us. Elvis press play. I remember that particular joke cracking me up. Some alloys have melting temps under rune temp. But that guy got effed up. Did you make a C-Lab 2020 reference? I just realized we passed 2020 already. Yeah, Neriku's Demon, I was about to say C-Lab 2020, and then it sounded wrong in my head, because I was like, no, that was a couple years ago. But I watched that show in, like, 2004, so something like that. Mercury is actually too thick to go through the skin, so as long as you have no open wounds, you will be fine. Nicholas D, that's basically what my doctor told me. Yeah, well, as long as you don't have any open wounds, you're gonna be fine. Andrew S, no. What do you mean no? Let's intimidate these hands. That bloody hand, like, is an open wound. Yeah, of course, says Andrew S. Yeah, of course Nick D knows about that. Some of us actually enjoy the science channels. Nicholas D, so does Jackie J, I gotta say. Tiny Cat, what channel do you enjoy? Food. Food channel. He's back, everyone. Good job, Tiny Cat. You look so doofy, oh my gosh. What a good boy. Disaster Voice, what's going on? Nile Red? Yes, the Nile will run red with the blood of my enemies. What are we talking about? I am also petting a cat, says Genevieve B. Oh my gosh, everyone. This is the ideal battle. It can only get better if you get first strike here. I don't think you can get any more liquid metal slimes than this. So let's do the thing that we always do, I guess. I'm gonna acceleratal here and then have Angelo like regular attack one of them. Because again, he can just get like a regular lucky critical hit, you know? Been painting all day. Now my house smells like glue. Elvis press play? Better than my house. I have to go get my laundry. BRB. Genevieve B! Say hi to your ma for me. If you want. Tiny Cat? We got one. Dang it. Missed. Jessica, I don't know, man. Do that. I have Lapdog Pitbull, who just turned 5. Lapdog Pitbull, who just turned 5 while the cat mean mugs us from afar. Jordy Pants? How far? Would you say this far? Actually, that's not a distance. I did not specify how far that was. Okay. Get another one. Jeez. Don't pet me, says Andrew S. I won't. Oh, he dodged. Yes, Angelo with a random crit. I told you it could happen. Maybe it would have been a better play to accelerate twice there with Jessica so that Yangus might get another turn before that guy could run. But we got 20,000 experience there. My dogs are close to 100 pounds. Andrew S? Dang, they must be jacked. Mine's 70 pounds. He just thinks him's small. Should play Dragon Quest X and join others in the MMORPG, says Giga Chad Duck. Hey, welcome. Yeah, which one is 10? Is that an MMO? I'm actually not familiar with it. Ooh, it's not quite daytime yet. Because I'm still running into liquid metal slimes. It's the wee hours of the dawn. The hours where you're like, wee. That's why they call them the wee hours. Yeah, 10 is a full-on MMORPG. I guess I didn't know that, Giga Chad. Oakley, what's going on? That's a cool new camera view. I used to do widescreen streams exclusively. Oakley the Needle. So yeah, now it's just a Wednesday thing, but I might end up doing it tomorrow because I think we can finish this game pretty darn soon. Oh, I got the hip drop. Just like hit this thing. See ya. Bro! Oh my gosh, he hasn't got one of those in forever. Angelo MVP so far. He ran. That's okay. We got one of them that battle, right? I'm actually gonna whistle here. Ah, okay. It just became daytime, and you can tell because the enemies available to me have changed. For example, I can fight these gold golems now. Hit him with the Kathwack. Mine will put her head in my lap. That's about all that fits. I got two cats who are pretty small. Actually, Pippin's kind of chunky for a cat. Okay, that's the first time I've seen a War Griffin not die to the thwack spell, I think. Karma, I saw that new troll that called you fake. 10 out of 10, loved it. Nicholas D, I wanted to say like 2 out of 10, because all he said was fake. But on something that people are so confident that they know the truth when they are just absolutely guessing. I today got a comment on a video that I had posted maybe a year ago, right? And it was a video about wall jumping in Super Mario Bros. Which is a thing that you can do, and like everybody freaking knows about that, you know? So I had to start the video being like, you've seen this before, this is how it's done, you know? But some guy, I don't know if he's trolling or joking or like, or if he actually believes that it's fake, but he just commented on my video, fake. You can Google it. You can Google things before you so confidently state your absolute conjecture, you know? Nah, I felt he was a kindred spirit. Speaking of spirits, Nicholas D, we doing a shot or what? Maybe it was some kid. True, Gouda guy. But even as a kid, when I heard about stuff like that, I'd be like, no way, is that true? And then I'd get someone else's opinion at least, you know? Maybe I'm wrong. Yeah, as a kid, I was pretty dumb. People are too lazy to realize they're on the internet to Google it. Hit me with your best shot. Nicholas D? We're halfway there, I'm pretty sure. Bah. Jessica is just nice to watch. Yeah, Giga Chad? She's got the moves, you know? Don't use Google Gemini AI. Can't trust it. Gotta use DuckDuckGo. Yeah, Neriku's Demon, like when Google's AI thing pops up with a summary of my search, you know? And they have like a quote-unquote answer for me. I pretty much always look at the source. I used to date a redhead who regularly wore her hair like Jessica does. Yep. Elvis Presley, is that true? Did she have a whip? Yo, Andrew S. with a cool $5 saying, shot, shot, shot. Do it on cam. Hey. Ooh, baby. Did we get... Oh, I see. Yo, Andrew S., everyone spam the A and the S in the chat, but not in a way that will get you banned by Sean R. YouTube, the notification popped up twice, Andrew S., so for a second I thought I got 2 donations, but sometimes YouTube is like, here's a donation. Wait, no. Here it is. And then it just, you end up seeing it twice. But yo, Andrew S., thank you so much. Let's add 5 to the to-go counter. Alright, everybody. If I get 20 more bucks, I'll do a shot. How about that? Feelings is dressed like Gohan as a superhero. Kevin Palmer. This game, the characters in this game were designed by Akira Toriyama. And so were the monsters, I should say. So yeah, he can for sure go Super Saiyan. I'll show you. I always thought of Gohan when I saw the hero in this game. Sadly, the only remake of this game is Android only. Well, there is the 3DS remake, right? She didn't not have a whip, says Elvis Presley. Andrew S. says, wait. Video died. Okay, are we back? David B. Oh, the rumor I had heard about for the tents in Final Fantasy VI was that you could get General Leo's tent pop up for a different texture. Interesting. Akira made a lot of special appearances in Dragon Quest X, even during special events where you can recruit him as an AI buddy. That's awesome. Yo, Nicholas D with the cool 20 Swedish krona. You said 20 bucks, not 20 USD. Gotcha. Oh, damn. Looks like I'm going to have to take a shot because of a technicality, everyone. Oh, well, that's such a shame that Nicholas D outsmarted me yet again. All right, we'll do it up in a second. Hashtag lawyered, says Sean R. You just got 20, Andrew S. That's true. 20 Swedish krona from Nicholas D. Everyone put the D in the chat. As you're putting A and S. But yes, 20 Swedish krona, that is SEK, is approximately $2, as Neriku's Demon pointed out. Still a kind gesture. And I know I said I would psych up when I got donations. I've been forgetting to do that for probably like the last 100 donations, so I hope this makes up for it. And hopefully we can get feelings to his Super Saiyan level. Didn't work this turn. Missed my chance to send 20 JPY. Haha. Neriku's Demon, you technically didn't. But, you know, hey, thanks for being here and clicking that like button. Oh my gosh, we're going Super Saiyan, everybody. Feelings reaches a state of super high tension. He went super, everybody. Yeah, so that you can actually go Super Saiyan in this game. Let's do, like, for no reason, let's Lightning Storm these, like, level 1 enemies. I survived, says Genevieve B. Is that Ultra Ego? Kevin Palmer, it's called Tension in this game, but yes. Genevieve B, I think we're doing a shot. Dang. 1230. 1,230 points of damage. On average. To those adorable cats. He did art for gaming in general, David B says. What, did I miss an awesome dono? No, you missed me getting lawyered because I said I would do a shot if I got $20 more. I said if I got 20 bucks more, I would do a shot. And Nicholas D sent me 20 Swedish krona, and he said, you technically didn't say US dollars. So 20 Swedish krona could technically be 20 bucks. You know what? I'm gonna intimidate these people. But Andrew S. did donate $5. Nick D won. Karma 0. What do you think the all-time score is, Nicholas D? Something like 69 to 69, 420. Yeah, Andrew S. I did add your 5. Yes, okay, I added the 5 to the to-go. And hey, thank you. Everyone spam more A's and S's in the chat. Whoops. Sand, says Kevin Palmer. Consider yourself lucky. Nick D could have dropped 20 literal deer on your doorstep. Yes, bucks. Where he's from, that's a marriage proposal. Sean R. That's pretty funny. Like the Milwaukee Bucks. Anyway, I guess I'm gonna do a shot. I'll be right back, everybody. Okay. I have a little bit of silver tequila here. And a shot glass that says, I aim to please. Shoutouts to my friend Scowlin' George for getting me that. I don't know if you remember Scowlin' George, but we did like a Let's Freaking Play Silent Hill playthrough back in like 2008 together. In folding mode, says Genevieve B. One of your many modes. Hey, cheers, everybody. And for a chaser, I got a little bit of blue curacao, which is in a lot of like fruity drink cocktails, especially ones that want to be blue. Chaser, says Sean R. Oh my gosh, it's actually delicious on its own. What is the proof on this? 30 proof. 15% alcohol by volume. I know some heavy beers that are around that much proof. Fruity. Screw that fizzy crap drink. Sorry, screw that fizzy crap. Drink some vodka. Giga Chad, vodka's like fine. Nah, give me the fruity drinks all day, dude. Not a huge fan of vodka. I usually prefer a brown liquor. Love me some spiced rum. Whiskey is cool, too. Every now and then, a nice classy bourbon with just on the rocks. Give me that. But also, like, ain't nothing wrong with a Mai Tai, you know? Whoa, I didn't want you to chase it with more booze. Andrew, I took a tiny sip. So I think overall you could say that I had 1.09 shots. Sometimes whiskey if done right. Giga Chad, but also like sometimes the fruity fizzy drinks, you know? So the bar that I go to makes their own pineapple juice, and it is sweet and tangy and frothy and delicious and beautiful. And like Sometimes I'll go there and be like, hey, I don't know what I want, but make something with pineapple juice. And either my guy Ethan or my guy Ivan will be like, you got it, boss. 1.69 shots. Rogue effect? We also have 17 curls to do. Alright, the other chaser that I have is this protein drink thingy. You know, for all the working out. Hold on, give me 1 second. Did I miss a donation? Oh, okay. YouTube was telling me that there was a transaction of $5.31. But it wasn't a donation. It was my membership to Mega Harv was paid just then. Just don't do 8 ounces of whiskey. Andrew S. Not in a single sitting. Not in a single malt. Not in a single ladies. Yeah, I'm just wandering around here, waiting for this alchemy recipe to finish alcheming. And in order to get your alchemy recipes to finish, you do have to walk. You can walk around in town, but it actually takes longer. If you're in the overworld, it goes faster, but then you have to worry about random encounters. Don't worry about adding mine to your to-go. Andrew S., but I already did. I added 5 to the to-go. I'm not worried about it. I feel like people all the time will donate and be like, hey, don't worry about doing the squats or the curls or the whatever the reps are today. And I'm like, nah, man, bring it on. Also, thanks for the donation. That's the point. Is that what you meant? I don't think I'm gonna do another shot unless I get like $200 more this stream, in which case, yeah, hell yeah, pour up. Evan Williams and Dr. Pepper, says Elvis Pressplay. That tastes like 2011 for me. That's what I had a lot in college. It was either Evan Williams whiskey or Calypso spiced rum, depending on whether Evan was on sale. It's for science. We need to find Karma's breaking point. Let's see. Nicholas D. Have I ever truly broken on stream? I just wanted to see you drink. Andrew S. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. For not only your membership, but your viewership. And for the cool $5. I didn't realize gold golems could do a desperate attack. That could have been a crit. Desperate attack is basically crit or miss. It's kind of like lightning thrust or executioner, which are the moves I use against liquid metal slimes. The correct answer was friendship, Karma. Dang it, Genevieve B. Damn, you're like really funny tonight. You should be here. You should be streaming. Genevieve B, everybody, spam the puppy dog emoji in the chat. Sorry, 1 second, I have to answer this text. Yeah, okay, this is a little urgent because it's about scheduling. Okay. It is a Wednesday after all. Yeah, Genevieve, yeah, usually on Wednesdays I'm at Genevieve B's house, but this time I am not, because I was just a little burnt out from driving and I needed a self-care day. But that said, this weekend, she and I are going to be gone on vacation. I meant to do this. Yes, right. Okay. Hold on. This is super urgent. It's a text from Sean R. that says, answer this text too. Sean, I knew you were going to do that. I don't have a dog, says Andrew S. Not yet. Michael Mervin! I have not seen a KJ break. I've seen Sirius, but not break. I will definitely get to the point where I, like, complain about, like, unfair game mechanics, but I'm not, like, the kind to, like, rage and spike a controller. and I'm well aware of how I sound when I'm complaining. That said, often when I complain, I try to make it as funny as possible. Boom! 269. Damn you gone. Ooh, are you talking about where you're going? Michael Mervin? Listen. I don't even know where I'm going, honestly. I'm getting picked up by a friend, and Genevieve B is gonna be here, and we're going to a hotel. We're gonna do some hiking, see some waterfalls, play some board games, probably. Level up. Obtain 2 skill points. And then do 17 curls. Ooh, Feelings learned Metal Slash. And Yangus leveled up to 49 as well. Alright, let's do 17, everybody. Ready? I'm gonna do them palms out this time. Palms out this time. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, baby. Oh boy. If you have a viewer contest to add someone to the trip and I weren't already traveling, I would pay you to rig the contest so I could go on the vacay. Michael Mervin? Someday for KarmaCon. Andrew S? Oh my gosh, we were making that joke a bunch already. Privately, that is. 79 reps. Did we mess up the joke somewhere? That's okay. Let's keep playing this game, but I guess. Ooh, Yangus got some skill points. I don't know what to do with him. I guess I'll just do this. But yeah, like, getting good attributes, still. That will make the game a little bit easier when we finally get to the final dungeon, aka the Fungeon. Grinding for post-game. Malicious Malcontent. Hey. Welcome back, I want to say. I think I recognize your name. I'm actually grinding for the Fungeon, aka the final dungeon. F traffic, says Rogue Effect. Yeah. Traffic, almost as bad as stairs. Elvis, what stops you from streaming GTA? That's a good question, Michael Mervin. Avis, I'm glad you're here. Or as the British call it, fraffic. Do they say that, Sean? Rogue Effect, aka Get Your Coffee. Oh my gosh, everybody. What do we got in this alchemy pot? Ah, the moment of truth. I can hardly wait. Let's see what you've concocted. I got the Phantom Mask. That reminds me of Super Mario Bros. 2. Which we just recently beat on my members-only content, by the way. I should post some more of that. I should post some more members-only videos, because I've gotten a bunch of members recently. Mysterious mask that allows the wearer to dodge enemy attacks more easily. Yeah, so from what I understand, this gives Angelo like 1/8 evasion and is really good. So let's exchange the Mithril Helm for this, I want to say. Yeah, equip this now. Mithril Helm gave like protection, like defense, and that's it. This gives more defense and some evade. You missed some wicked curls, Avis, says Michael Mervin. OMG, Persona reference. Dang it, Elite FGC, I missed it. Also, I don't think I would have gotten it, because I have never played a Persona game. Is that okay with everyone? Probably not, honestly. Okay, so let's dig into our alchemy pot here. Sorry. Let's flip through our book of recipes. How about armor? Flowing dress plus magical skirt, huh? The ultimate sword. Probably don't want that, honestly. A big hammer plus a big axe plus orichalcum, huh? I don't know what I want to make here. Eros' bow, Chiron's bow, plus a giant bow. Some kind of ring, plus gold bracer. I don't, like, honestly know what to make next. Make some funny faces, Michael Mervin. I could do that. In the meantime, though, let's, like, put away some of the stuff that I'm not using and possibly, like, rearrange my inventory in a way that prepares me for the final battles, aka the fattles. Demon Spear is still pretty good. I'm gonna keep that in his inventory. But, like, let's get rid of... You know what? There's gotta be something I can do with this Hades helm. Should I try that with the Saint's Ashes? What is he currently equipped with? Ring of Truth. Resistant to illusion attacks is actually pretty good. But I could give him the Mighty Armlet to just increase his damage by, like, a lot. Okay, gotta be something I can do with this Demon Whip, too. And I have the flowing dress. And also the magic bikini, which we did a cosplay of. With Genevieve B. Oh my gosh, that was a wild episode. Thanks to everyone who showed up for that. If you want, I can tell you what things to make. I play this game way too much. Yeah, Malicious Malcontent. If there's anything that I should be making right now, let me know. That's kind of what I want to do, at least. This guy has, like, a lot of weapons in his inventory. I'm never going to use this magma staff again. It serves such a good purpose, and I no longer need it. That, too. Power Shield, I think, yeah, when used in battle, it casts heal more, and that's kind of cool. Alright, and let's go into this bag and then outfit my party members with, like, good stuff here. I have a Yggdrasil, which fully heals, like, everybody. Let's give one of those to... I guess... Jessica. Saint's Ashes and Hades Helm makes a Mithril Helm. That doesn't sound that good. How many MIDI medals do you have? Oh... Yeah, you know what? I haven't gone to the mini metal island in such a long time. Elfin Elixir is probably something that I'm gonna need a bunch of. Or at least it's good to have those instead of something like a regular herb. Oh yeah, and I have like a seed of... I have all these seeds that I should use. Let's use this on feelings. Dang, he keeps rolling ones on these. I think if you use a Seed of Defense, you can gain anywhere from 1 to 3 defense, and I rolled 3 ones there. Let's use this Wisdom on Angelo. Okay, we got 2 there. I have a Seed of Skill that I could use. Seed of Magic is going to go to Angelo as well, I want to say. Maximum MP increases by 4. Seed of Life, huh? Jessica's getting some HP here. I want to keep at least one of these. The Seed of Skill, I'm not sure if you can make it into anything. Yeah, JWB, I was talking about when we did the cosplay stream for the Magic Bikini. And you showed off the KarmaJolt merch. Let's transfer this cheese to Yangus. Actually, wait, can he use cheese? Maybe he can't. I have no idea, actually. Let's try it with Jessica and see if it works. Or just try one, like, right now. Okay. I have 2 Saint's Ashes and a Dragon Dung. Seed of Skill has no recipes. Alright, then let's use it. I don't know who to use this on, but like... let's give it to Jessica. Because I think her stave skill tree might actually teach her some new spells at some point. And that could be good. Alright, that's pretty good for now. Oh yeah, hee hee, that was my fave. Genevieve B, a little too hot for YouTube. No, not Jessica. Michael Mervin? No, not a liquid metal slime for me to kill. Executioner. Hardly knew her. Only feelings can, says Elvis Pressplay. Okay, thank you. You know what? I'm gonna see what happens when I try it anyway. No, not a liquid metal slime for you to kill, says Michael Mervin. Thank you. He's spewing that sweet breath. Dang, bunch of people fell asleep. Watching a KarmaJolt stream. Happens more often than you might think. Let's use this plain cheese. Munchie looks away. Can I equip it? Plain cheese cannot be equipped. Okay. So yeah, only the hero can use the cheese. Which I feel like is unfair. I recently did a low-level run of this game. I was 28, 28, 27, 26 at the final boss. Great time. Dang, malicious malcontent. That's impressive. I did at least one stream where I was IRL wearing a magic bikini, so we're pretty much both really cool. I mean, 2 of us are basically the same. Let's go to Princess Minnie's castle. Alright. I think I have some mini medals to give to her, which she will steal from me. This was my entry into JRPGs. I've played this game way too much, more than anyone should. Gotta keep it interesting. Okay, so I can get an Orichalcum if I get like 5 more mini medals. I didn't see the numbers there. I have one of those already, but I'm sure I can use like a lot of those. Alright, malicious malcontent. Do you know how I'm supposed to make like a really good spear? Is there anything like I have the hero spear now. I don't know if Sandstorm spear is better than that, but I have a recipe for it. I want to say it's not. But also I think one of the best spears in the game you find in a treasure chest in the post-game, right? In the meantime, like, is there any cool armor I can get for Angelo or Jessica? Hero Spear is the best pre-post game, or, as the British call it, the game. Okay, and that's the one I have. Great. I, like, might enter the Fungeon for a little bit just to see what's there. I don't think I'm finishing this game tonight because, like, I had a whole shot of tequila, everybody, you know. I lost, says Rogue Effect. To traffic? What are you talking about? Yig Drazzle Do. Rogue Effect? I should have read that earlier. Yeah, is Mithril Helm something I want to make? I don't feel like that's all that good. Should have named Jessica Yangus. Avis B, I wish I could name the other characters. Tequila, where's my shirtless stream? Yo, Rakoff, if we get another 50 bucks. Rogue Effect, are you talking about the game, which is like the thing that people aren't supposed to remember? Like, oh, the rules of the game are that you're playing the game, and if you think about the game, you lose. It is just as dumb as it sounds, but I had a lot of friends who would play that. Demon Whip plus Saint's Ashes for the best craftable whip. Thank you. Thank you! Malicious malcontent. Malicious malcontent. Yeah, this is... What's up, everybody? This is Malicious Mal bringing you some more YouTube content. I think Malicious Mal is a cute name, but also so is Malicious Malcontent. Okay, Demon Whip plus, let's see, New Orleans Saints Ashes. Yes, who dat, everyone? I do believe you're onto something here. It will take some time before the item is ready. How about we leave it for the time being and check again later on? Sounds like Weird Al's nemesis. Malicious Mal? It's kind of funny. But they're actually just pretty much the same person. I knew it. I was wondering why Jessica and Angelo had normal names. You think I came up with Yangus, though, Avis P? I'm flattered. Where's my lawyer? He said 50 bucks, not USD. Raykov, dang it. I did it again, you're right. Alright. But yeah, no, actually 50 USD. Malfred? Malfons? Mallory is what that's short for. Or Malcolm. Malicious Al makes dance beats from polka songs. Dance Beast from polka songs. I would DDR those on hard mode and die. I kid, of course, lol. Raykov, you coulda had me, though. Let's save the game, and then do more messing around. Alright, let's overwrite this file. We are so funny. Avis P, we are, aren't we? Alright, let's keep going. So yeah, I think tomorrow I actually am going to venture into the Fungeon and try to beat the game. But for now, we're making equipment and stuff. Where should I go? I could go back to that same place and level up some more. Yangus Shangus Sung. Yeah, from Mortal Kombat, Avis P. Stop misbehaving, everyone. Oh my gosh. I know you're not misbehaving, you're just threatening to misbehave. But don't do that. Alright, I want to go, like, straight back to the Wild Wild West. I missed it, right? It's like this over here? Yeah, it's this plateau. It's just such a good place to level up, whether you're looking for gold or experience. I could recommend some classic MK streamers if that's appropriate. Avis? Yeah, why not? My friend Rick from Louisiana, aka Guyan Green. Hold on, OBS crashed. Are we back? One of my friends got top 8 for Mortal Kombat in like, I don't know, it was like CEO 2018 or something. Thank you, thank you. Okay, gonna go be a dad. Thanks for the stream, KarmaJolt. Like this stream, everybody, says Michael Mervin A. Thank you so much. Bah. OBS deemed it wasn't appropriate to share my recommendations. Go for it, Avis. Good luck with fatherhood, Michael. Yeah, exactly. Only fighter I was ever good at was X-Men Mutant Academy on PS1. I actually don't know that one, Elvis Pressplay. But, like, in theory, I love fighting games. I just, like, never really got into them or had a community to play them with, aside from, like, a little bit of Soul Calibur 2 when I was in high school. By that, I mean I played the heck out of it, but really only played against my brother. And then I played Smash Bros. Project M and a little bit of N64 when I lived in New Orleans. And I was good enough at the N64 game that I won, like, 2 local tournaments, you know? But never won a Melee tournament or a Project M tournament, although I did win some money from those. Oddly enough, I won a Smash Bros. Brawl tournament when I went to, like, an anime convention. It was a weird format, didn't know what I was doing, but I was like, I'm gonna play King DDD because, like, I play him in Project M, and it's probably a very similar... he probably plays very similar in Brawl. And I wasn't that far off. You know what? Let's light him up here with Kazap. There's no, like, Super Zap? Like Kazapple? Soul Calibur 2 with friends. Good memories. Malicious Mal. Who was your character? Who was your main? I mostly played Maxi, but I also loved Assassin, Astaroth, and Cassandra. All of the characters who had ass in their name. Daryl Tsung 06 is streaming right now. Tedruzus and Killer Arcade Games, says Avis P. I do know about how Perfect Legend got like 13-0'd by Sonic Fox. I feel like even if you're not like a Mortal Kombat player, if you follow any sort of competitive gaming, there's a chance you heard about that. Ivy for Malicious Mal. Peach, says Rogue Effect. Shoutouts to all the Voldo mains out there, though. Like Kira H. My oldest brother pretty much exclusively played Nightmare, so when I ran into a Nightmare in tournament, I messed him up. I almost just hit the button on the Surge Protector that's at my feet, and that would have been bad. Hey, thanks for being here, everybody, and making me do shots and curls. All the characters that have Peach in their name, yes. Maybe stick it to the wall. Rogue Effects? Stick it to the man. Love Metroid, Zelda, and Captain F-Zero in Melee, says Avis. Yeah, in Melee, like, if I were to theoretically enter a Melee tournament, I'd probably try Ganondorf or Jigglypuff. Knowing full well that Ganondorf is, like, not a good character, but, like, I can space well enough with him that I could probably win a match or two. Stick it to the Maniosis. Genevieve B? I miss you. Ness in Melee. He's so bad but fun. Yep. Main Peach in that one. Peach is viable. Ooh, I got a gold bracer. I think we have a bunch of those, right? I started as a NES main in N64, and that game, Melee is horribly balanced to the point where, like, there are really only 8 characters that you can have a chance to win a tournament with. N64 is, like, has less of that. Like, Link is technically the worst character in that game, but he's still not that bad, you know? Whereas someone like, Kirby in Smash Bros. Melee is considered the worst character in the game by many. Kirby or Bowser or perhaps Pichu. And it's to the point where, like, if 2 players of even skill were to square off, and one of them was Kirby and the other were Fox, Fox would win 95% of the matches. In N64, it's something like the worst character matchup is like maybe 65-35, you know? Kirby is Sakurai's fave. Ooh, look at this. Yeah, Sakurai did invent Kirby. But I've heard interviews with Sakurai who was like, yeah, Kirby was so good in the first game that it felt like favoritism, and so I wanted to make sure he wasn't too good in the second game. Ooh, time to get serious from this guy. Yeah, Avis, Kirby is very bad in Smash Bros. Melee. One second here. Melee is busted AF, but I'd rather take busted than pay to win DLC. That's a good point. And, you know, it's hard to balance a game that has, like, 30 characters in it, and some of them were added to be fun and silly and cute, you know? Yeah, Raykov, what I mean is that Sakurai, I don't know if he invented Kirby, but, like, he was part of the team that created the first Kirby game, at least. The story of Kirby was that, like, at first, they wanted to make a game, right? Like, HAL Labs wanted to make a game that was fun and cute and, like, easy enough that, like, first-time video game players could possibly beat it. You know, Gary P2, what's going on? They didn't know what they wanted their character to be, so they just started with a circle as a placeholder. And then as they went on, they're like, you know what? I kind of like this circle. Let's flesh this out into a character. I think it's pretty funny how good Piranha Plant is in Smash Ultimate. Is he high tier? I actually had no idea, Gary P2. I can't brag enough about my Liu Kang and MK11. Avis, how many tournaments have you won? I can brag a little bit about how I am good at skee-ball. We won the last season. Our team, Final Fantasy, won Season 49. Although we temporarily changed our name to Ski-licious, and I hate that. But this season, we're in first place going into the playoffs, so Final Fantasy might ski-peat, as they say. Lolo probably like, that was my thing. Yes, yes, The Adventures of Lolo. Another HAL Labs game that featured a relatively spherical character. It's a cute little puzzle game. I like how in 25 years, Zelda still only has her air kick as her only viable move in Melee. She's much better in Project M because she has moves that just, like, the hitboxes last forever. 1 second. Alright. Never heard of Skee Ball. Raykov, yeah, so where are you from? It's a game that you might see here in America, at, like, arcades. I know, near me at this place, in Old Orchard Beach, there's an arcade that has, like, some skee ball lanes, but it's basically the game where there's, like, a wooden ramp that curves up at the end of the ramp, and then just beyond the ramp, there is a board that has these, like, concentric circles with, point values. So if you get the big ring, it's just 20 points, but inside that, there's a smaller ring that's 30 points, and above that, there's an even smaller ring that's 40 points. Then there's a small 50, and then very small hundreds on either corner. But you roll the ball up the ramp, and then it kind of, like, flips into these rings that have the concentric circles with differing point values. Roll ball into hole. Yes, exactly, Genevieve B. Speaking of HAL Labs, says Gary P2, I did just beat Kirby's Dream Land 3 for the first time. Very cute game, dark final boss. Yeah, that's a lot of Kirby games. Gary P2, I never beat that one. Karma, any thoughts? Akex? Relatively few, but I'm glad you're here. About what in particular, Akex? Or was that the joke? Genevieve B, I'm trying to send you a thing that's not sending. War Griffins are defeated. Got him. Karma, any thoughts? I love that, Akex. A few. That's about it, though. Oh, you've seen it, but you never knew it had a name. What would you have called it, Raykov? The game with the balls and the ramps that you play at Chuck E. Cheese. Or at the boardwalk. Yeah, so Raykov, my local bar has a league for skee ball. And it's fun because everyone pretends to take it super seriously. Thanks, Karma, says Akex. Hey, you can ask for my thoughts anytime. Why have I never seen a furry version of this character? Genevieve B, of this guy? Or do you mean this guy? Who are you talking about, Genevieve B? Bowling with extra steps? Fewer steps. War Griffin, Genevieve B? He could get it. And by it, I mean like an axe to the dome. Huh? Says Rogue Effect. What, you don't condone violence? I've been hitting people with axes like all freaking game, so... Let's hit him with the swoosh. As long as you axe for consent first. Oh my gosh, Raykov, that was sword of funny. Violence against geometry is forbidden. Rogue effects? If you're obtuse around me one more time, you're gonna have one wrecked angle. What? That was a joke? Sure. Spam some sort of shape in the chat, everybody. I've genuinely been giggling. Like a little girl the whole stream. LeMayo, all of you. Raykov, that's probably the greatest compliment I've ever gotten. Demon Spear's 1/8 insta-kill works with clean sweep. Yep, it shouldn't, but it does. Why, when you say it shouldn't, do you mean that was unintended and is therefore a bug? Because I'd like to show that off in a short if that's not supposed to be the thing. A thing, excuse me. N64 King 3, what's going on? How many N64 Kings are there? Welcome. Speaking of 4 King, what did you have for dinner, everybody? Because I had mac and cheese with little hot dog bites added. In other games it doesn't, but in this one it is. Okay, interesting. So that might very well be a programming error. And therefore, I can do a short out of it. Violence against my angle is forbidden too. Rogue effect? Well, it's too bad, because you're a cutie. I don't know. Leftover Chinese, heck yeah. N64 King 3. The Dinner of Kings. I had pasta and sausage, which is basically grown-up version of mac and cheese with hot dog. Genevieve B? You right. Rogue Effect, how have you been? I want to tell everybody in the chat right now, you know, because I've had a shot and I want to open up about my life. I feel like Rogue Effect has been subscribed to the channel since like 2009, like back when all I did was make dumb videos of Dragon Warrior 3 and Mario Paint. This guy has been with me since like the freaking start, everybody. But it was only like a year ago that I learned your actual name. Isn't that crazy? No idea what you look like. Kind of have an idea what you sound like because I've seen one of your videos before. So there's a little bit of an air of mystery surrounding my friend Rogue Effect. Tired, hungry, enjoying my new PC though. Ooh, tell us about that. 2 hot dogs boiled for 35 minutes. Avis P, you don't have to boil them for that long. Unless there's something I don't know. That's how we like it. Rogue Effect, we love you here. Everyone spam the T in the chat for Rogue Effect. Because someday he's going to teach me how to do the T-spin in Tetris. That's how he keeps you coming back. Malicious Mal, you like Dragon Warrior 3? That's my favorite one, and I play it all the time. I, for some reason, haven't played the new one. Really locks in the flavor. Yeah, adds a bunch of that water kind of flavor to it, too. If you let it sit in the boiling water for 35 minutes, you get those notes, you know? Of hydrogen and perhaps oxygen. God, do I sound drunk? Because, like, I realize I'm stumbling over my words a little bit, but that was happening to me all day before I had that shot, you know? There's a new DW3. Yeah, N64 King 3. There was a HD 2D remake that came out like a year ago or whatever, you know? You sound normal! Rogue Effect, I don't know about that, which is weird. Yes, okay. That's pretty unusual for you to sound normal. One shot won't get you drunk, babe. Genevieve B, it will if, actually, it kind of does. I'm a one-drink, tipsy kind of guy, at least. Let's get more charisma, everyone. He becomes a dreamboat, oh my gosh. And learned Fuddle, which confuses enemies, and that could be useful. DQ... Did you mean to say 3 2D HD remake was pretty good? I really enjoyed it. Riz Plus! That's it, Rogue Effect. I will try it at some point. I might even make it my next widescreen project. No, wait. Let's do Metroid Prime, the remaster. Okay, so actually, let's vote now and then probably once again later. I do want to play the Metroid Prime remaster that came out for Switch a year or two ago, before Metroid Prime 4 comes out. Should I do that as a widescreen stream, or should I do it in my normal, like, vertical shorts format stream? Make poll. I will when I have more viewers here, Genevieve B. But for now, there's only 22 people in here, you know? I love Metroid Prime. I know you do, Avis. You'd be happy either way. Would def make sense for WSW. I think you're right, Rogue Effect. It's so HD. Yeah, I'd feel kinda awkward compressing it down to a tiny little screen, you know? Like, the short screen format works for games like that were on the NES and Super Nintendo because those don't have a wide resolution anyway, you know? Look at this, they both stayed to get whooped by me. Poland Discord is a good idea too. Dead! I got 2 HP back from that, by the way. I don't think you can absorb more HP than the enemy has. And for that matter, I think the Hero Spear absorbs like 10% of the potential HP that you could absorb in the first place, so to speak. Can you poll your YouTube channel page? Raykov, yeah, if I make like a community post, I can do that. But, are you part of the Discord? I do have a Discord, everybody. There's a link to it in the video description. Let's do multi-thrust for no reason. So yeah, join the Discord. I'll probably put a poll up there. Don't take that sentence out of context. But yeah, we have a great community on the Discord. I post a lot of cat pictures. So do other people. And I pretty much always post on the Discord before I go live with a stream. Or, you know, when I post a new short or any type of content. Karma, behave. Rogue Effect, what? 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 Rogue Effect, what? I'm in the Discord. I put my New Orleans pictures there. Raykov, I didn't see those. I'll check that out. Hey, Rogue Effect, so you probably weren't there for when me and Genevieve B most recently played a little bit of Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. But at some point, Edgeworth had a line that was like, what? And I did it in his voice, like, what, Rogue Effect, what? And I thought you would have appreciated it. I think Phoenix did it too at one point too, but I used the voices for it. Discord kittens? Malicious Mal? I posted some pictures of my cats. More liquid metals. Hey, thanks for hanging out, everybody. This is cool. Let's do a fight with the lightning thrust. But yes, for those of you who didn't know, Genevieve B and I have been streaming together. We've been playing through Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney on the Nintendo Switch, because there was like a trilogy for it that was on sale in like 2020, so I bought it for $5, and then 5 years later, I was like, hey, we should stream this. And she's adorable and great, and did a French accent for one of the characters. Oh, everybody's asleep, huh? Except for me. Well, that kind of sucked. But yeah, every now and then she also joins me for like an F-Zero stream, and like I said, we did do a bikini stream together when we played this. That was probably a couple months ago. And then for Final Fantasy VI, there was also a donation incentive to do a Sailor Moon cosplay, so she joined me for that as well. She kind of sounded like a vampire to me. Raykov? That's pretty good. Night Emperors appear. I'm gonna leave. 1/2 to the third. Poor luck in those coin tosses. Yeah, I missed a bunch of those crit or miss attacks, which have a roughly 50% chance to crit. Loved it when Dee Vasquez looked like a demon. She was so angry she broke her Siggy thingy. Yeah, Avis. Talking about the character voiced by Genevieve B in Phoenix Wright, Ace Attorney. I always have to think about what the name of that game is. Because I want to say every time, Phoenix Wright, Ace Ventura. No, that's a different person. That's a Jim Carrey. One. Got it. Just roll with it anyway. I will, Avis. Dang. Big exps, no whammy. I'm missing a lot of these. Yeah, so that, for that reason, it's not exactly 50% chance to crit. The lightning thrust is either, if you hit with it, there's a 50% chance that it does a regular hit, I think? No, there's a 50% chance that it does nothing, and a 50% chance that it crits. But there's also that slight chance that the enemy just outright dodges. So if the enemy doesn't outright dodge, then you have a 50-50 to crit or miss. Metal slimes have a 1/8 dodge rate. Okay, I didn't realize they were that dodgy. Phoenix Wright Ace Ventura screams that KarmaJolt style we all know and love. Avis? I would play it. It's all animal-related cases, probably. Finally! I was on a losing streak there. Crunch! See ya. Alright, we got 2 in a row, though. 20,000 exp for that. Nobody's level 50 yet. I didn't realize Jessica was that many levels back, but I guess she does kind of leave the party for a really long time in this game, for like a long, extended plot period. Ooh, look at that. Ah, the moment of truth. I'm trying to do a King Trode voice. I feel like I'm almost there with it. I got this. You made a scourge whip. Your alchemy skills are improving. I see. Nice. Okay, that apparently is one of Jessica's best whips. Where'd it go? Obviously, it went into Feelings' inventory. Let's transfer this to Jessica. And it, dang, that's a big ol' attack increase. 37 more attack from the Scourge Whip? Yeah, equip this. Equip this now. A fiercely powerful whip that blasts its targets with explosive force. I don't know if it has any special properties or if it just means it hits freaking hard. That said, though, I'm heading to bed, but good night, says Genevieve B. Yeah, me too, babe. Well, that guy came back, that little Dracu dude. Let's zoom on out of here and go to Alexandria. Sleep at the inn. And then possibly do any curls for last-minute donations that I might get, then save the game. No pressure. Hey, if you stayed the whole way, thank you so much for being here, and I appreciate if you click that like button. I don't mean to be like such a YouTuber all the time, but YouTube like really rewards people. Oh my gosh, get your coffee donated $21 saying GGO Rogue Effect, aka get your coffee. Thank you so much. Everyone put the coffee emoji in the chat for the last minute dono from Rogue Effect. I love you. I love you, friend. Rogue Effect, is there a game that you've wanted me to play for a long time? Let me know. Because at this point, you've donated probably like $1 million to the channel over the past 15 years, you know? I'm just saying. And, like, of course, 90% of that has gone to rent. But hey, Rogue Effect. Let's add 21 to go. And save the game. Please confess all that you've done. I tell this guy what I've done. He's like, why do you kill so many animals? Why have you done this? And then I'm like, well, look at the gains, bro. He's like, oh, you're pretty swole. That's the conversation between me and this priest during confession, I guess. Rogue is the breadwinner of your household. Sometimes it's Genevieve B, Raykov. Alright. Alright. Let's save the game there. But before we call it a stream, we're doing 21 coils, baby. Coils are different from curls. Coils are like a spring. But speaking of spring, it's time for my summer bod. I don't know where I was going with that, but let's do 21 curls. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. Oh boy. 17. 18. 19. 20. 21. Oh my god. Thank you so much, Rogue Effect. And Gouda Guy and everyone else who donated. Like my guy, Andrew S. and Nicholas D. Alright, everybody. Oops. I think I'm gonna head out. I didn't miss any donations, did I? Alright, just checking. Hey, thank you so much, everybody, for watching me play a little bit of Dragon Quest VIII on the Sony PlayStation 2, and also I did a shot of tequila at one point. I'll see you tomorrow. We might finish this game tomorrow night on a widescreen Thursday. But hey, until then, this is KarmaJolt signing off. Tell your friends I'm great. Hope to see you soon. Hey, Malicious Mal. I'll see you then. N64 King, Raykov, Avis, Elvis PP. That's how I'm gonna abbreviate your name from now on. And Rogue, and Genevieve B. See y'all soon. And thanks.